is Darnell Johnson. I'm the coordinator for Right to the City Boston. We have a housing crisis going on in this country. Folks are being pushed out on the streets. And today we are having an assembly of affected folks going through foreclosure and evictions. And we're standing together to say that we deserve rights as tenants, and we are pushing for just cause eviction.
Stop all these evictions!
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 He's no fault eviction!
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 City life!
My name's Antonio Ennis. I'm a community organizer at City Life Vita Urbana. And what's going on here is the Right to Remain Boston Assembly. What you see here is a bunch of students from the Davis Academy, Leadership Academy, right here in Dorchester, and they're out here in force. These are 6th, 7th, and 8th graders that understand what's going on out here in the community as far as gentrification, displacement, illegal evictions, no-fault evictions. If these kids can get it, then all these adults need to get it too. We need to come together as a community.
We believe that landlords should have a reason to evict you and not just evict you because they want to raise the rent. And so we're here with our sisters and brothers from all over the community. We're linking issues today. We're linking jobs. We're linking wealth building. We're linking affordable housing. We're linking stabilization zones. We're linking community control of land. We're linking the environment. We're linking youth and kids, old and young. So we are working today, and we're going to make a change.
My name is Steve Meacham, and I'm an organizer with City Life Vita Urbana. We're fighting so many evictions around the city, and the terrible thing is, or one terrible thing, is that all those evictions are going forward no fault. They didn't do anything wrong, but investors think they can make a huge profit by clearing out buildings and, you know, raising the rent dramatically. And we're here to say today we've had enough of that, and we're putting a stop to it. And one way to do that is through just cause eviction.
Is Boston in the house? That's what I'm talking about. But we're also not alone. Nationally, we have partners that are taking on the housing crisis as their #1 priority. Looking at just cause eviction policies, the Renter Bill of Rights, rent control, and other issues that are impacting our communities. So this is a national effort, and Boston, we're excited to be a part of that here in our city.
You know, the average person has to make a decision. Do we want community, stable communities, or do we want maximum profit in real estate? And City Life feels, and everybody in this room feels, it's important to have communities that are stable and coherent and affordable. And the only way to do that is to limit the amount of profit that people are making in real estate. It's just as unconscionable that giant corporate investors and banks can make so much money off our homes while we're getting pushed out. And we were the ones who created those values through our hard work in the first place.
My name is Nyla Johnson, and I'm an 8th grade student at Helen Y. Davis Leadership Academy. And I'm the proud child of 2 hardworking residents in Boston. I'm here because this is part of my school's mission, which is to catalyze our communities politically and economically so that we can get where we need to go.
Councilor Frank Baker is going to come up and share.
All right, give him a round of applause, y'all.
Thank you all. Congratulations on this great assembly here today. I just want to let you know that I'm with you on just cause eviction. I don't think anybody should be evicted for no fault of their own. We have to make sure that we're wrapping jobs in with this whole discussion.
Affordable housing is not only about the price of housing, it's about how much you make, and that is what makes people afford their housing.
你走啦，你走啦，get out！
I'm a limited income homeowner. Everybody keeps talking about how the real estate market is, but I didn't buy my home to sell it for a profit. I bought it to live in, based on what I could afford. Real estate values swing up and down, but that doesn't help me hold on to my house. I can barely keep up with those property taxes. There has to be a better way.
I want to raise my family in the neighborhood I grew up in. But even though I work full time, I can't afford the rent, let alone buy anything around here. Where will I end up? There has to be a better way.
Hello, who is it?
Fannie Mae.
Oh, hi, Fannie Mae. I guess I'm your tenant since you foreclosed on me. Did you come to talk about my offer to buy this house back at its real value?
No, not really, man. Now that they required us to have a legitimate reason to evict people like you, I guess we can talk about it now.
Well now, all right, since you're my new owner, here's my rent, and I can show you the problems that need to be fixed in this house.
That's right. Yeah, I can tell you I'm not too eager to do that, but yeah, whatever.
All right, I'm glad we fought for just cause eviction. I knew that there had to be a better way. Thank you. Good day.
They asked us to put all our suggestions on this box. And then I guess they're going to take all the suggestions from all the boxes and they're going to summarize it into a strategy.
Estamos informando a la gente sobre el Just Cause Eviction, de cómo ellos pueden apoyarlo, y eso es un sentimiento de preocupación porque están siendo desalojados, porque les están incrementando la renta y la gente no sabe cómo reaccionar ante eso. Por lo mismo ha habido mucho desplazamiento para Chelsea, para River, para Everett, para otros sitios, porque la gente no puede seguir pagando más sus casas. Entonces, las causas no están siendo justas, solamente que necesitan el apartamento, que necesitan que les van a aumentar, que el apartamento no sirve, y está habiendo mucho desplazamiento y la gente no se está dando cuenta de eso.
Chinatown is deeply impacted by gentrification. In the last 15 years, there's over 3,000 luxury units being built in and around Chinatown. And meanwhile, when housing costs is skyrocketing in Chinatown, but income is stagnant. People who used to rent apartments for like $600, $700, or $800 a month are now like double or triple. So a lot of residents in our communities, facing displacement. And Chinatown, we built Chinatown. The community built Chinatown. We should have a right to our community, and that we need long-term solutions that help keep families in their homes, and that's why we're here today. We want to make Just Cause Eviction a reality. We want to be able to stabilize the community. We want to have a right to remain. We want, Boston to be a vibrant city.
It's important because the city, the communities of color, it's under siege, man. It's being taken over by greedy investors, being taken over by Wall Street. We're being pushed out. We're being displaced. They want to take over this community, and we can't let them do that, man. And you see 6th, 7th, and 8th graders out here, they get it. Like I said, man, they get it. So we need everybody in the community to understand what's going on and come out here and fight for your community the right way instead of fighting against each other.
Whose land? Whose jobs? Whose city? 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 Our city. Remain, reclaim. Remain, reclaim, repair.
How many bucks are about to project? Yeah. Tell us about it. Not many people know about this project. And the reason they don't know about the project is because the BRA and the developers have been very sneaky in talking to the businesses around, asking them to move, talking to the neighbors around here, asking them to move. Boo! And they have proposed at this site a lot of businesses and a big high-rise of luxury apartments that are not going to be affordable for the folks that live in this neighborhood.
It's great to see the unity in this tenant organization. This tenant organization was formed back in March due to the response of the bad conditions in this house, in this building, when it was purchased by a new landlord. There are some unsanitary conditions. Some? Quite a few. And there's a lot of code violations that need to be addressed. All this tenant association wants is a little respect. That's right. They just want the new landlord to just sit down with them and discuss what's going on in the building.
I have the pleasure of working with City Life Leader Urbana. I have the pleasure of working with the tenants at 200 Hancock Street, this location. And I definitely have the pleasure of working with these youth up here to our right who just have so much energy and who are keeping me motivated today. And I have the pleasure of working with you all, right to the city and all the organizations who came out today to show solidarity with this Just Cause Eviction. I just think it's so important for us to come together around this issue, around displacement, around gentrification. The tenants at this particular location have been dealing with all types of safety issues and unhealthy living conditions. And they've come together, they've organized, and they've made demands to the landlord here. And he's done some of the things that he is supposed to be doing. But in one statement when we spoke to him, he said he can do what he wants. Is that true? No. So this Just Cause Eviction will force corporate landlords to work with tenants and not allow them to take advantage of tenants.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, when we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. All right, this is the official end of our action. We want to thank you for coming out today and spending your day with Right to the City and Boston Tenant Coalition and the Right to Remain Coalition.
That's right.
And City Life. And CPA